Blessings, everybody. Happy 4th to everybody. Happy 4th of July. I am at the Isle of Palms in South Carolina with my family. We are enjoying our 4th of July at the beach. This is my family. And I said, you know what? I haven't done a reading in a while, so I'm going to do a reading. This is just a general reading. What don't resonate, just don't resonate with you. This is for the general public. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay? So if you want to book a personal reading, I will leave my contact information in the description box below. Yes, again, thank you for joining me. Oh, I got, okay. I want to take this time to thank all my subscribers, okay? Thank y'all so much for everything y'all do. Spirit, you got any more cards for us, okay? This is not going to be a long, extensive reading. Oh, no, Spirit, I'm going to turn them over because I'm not about to do that. Let's do this. Let's just do what we got. Okay. So this particular reading don't have like a spread to it. It's just some messages, okay? So we got a major arcana card, the death and rebirth card. Now look at this, right? Now recently I made a video about connecting with your inner child, things like that, and going into nature. That's one of the messages I got with that. Connecting with your inner child and going within. Death doesn't necessarily mean that someone's gonna die, but then it could mean that. And at the same time, this means an ending to something. Whether it's an end of a cycle, an end of a relationship, an ending to a job, but there's an ending and a beginning to something. So just because something ends, a lot of times we tend to get comfortable or stagnant or complacent in whatever energy we may be dealing with or whatever cycle. But sometimes life calls for us to make a change, and the change may be very necessary. Sometimes spirit will pull at you and tell you, a change needs to be made, and sometimes we ignore that. And then change is forced upon us, and it might be in an unfavorable way, but it is for your greater good, because sometimes we just need to move on to the next level. Okay, the next card was the 4 of Wands in reverse, okay? So 4 usually is all about, being stable or whatever the case is. To me, this represents someone who, it's like somebody who has received, maybe reaching a goal of some sort. And it's time to celebrate. The hard work is behind you now, and now it's time for celebration. So if you work hard to accomplish something, or you got through something hard, like for example, going to school during COVID, or working through all the changes of COVID, the hard work is finally paid off. A lot of people have graduated. A lot of people been going through like personal tests and trials. Some people go through the dark night of the soul, through the winter and everything. And now the summertime, it's time to celebrate. So that's what that is talking about to me, okay? It was in reverse. So I want to say for when it's in reverse, what's keeping you from that celebration? Maybe I hear an imbalance. So for example, like maybe you're giving one something too much of your attention. There's a calling for balance. Probably when it comes to your everyday life, balancing out home life with work life and things like that. There may be an imbalance of some sort, but maybe lack of sleep. I'm hearing lack of sleep or something. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're getting your proper rest, you're eating properly, you're taking the time off. I'm hearing this too intuitively. Some people may be working way too hard over their goals. Maybe they shot past their goal. They went beyond the goal, which sometimes can be looked at as a good thing. But in other words, if you miss your mark, that's not a good thing. So don't put in too much where you got to make time to rest, okay?
Go ahead, get that, Haley.
The next card is the Nine of Wands, okay? Nine is talking about an ending to something. Not a completion, but like towards the end, like the last day of school, but not finally graduation. So I'm looking at these two together, the Four of Wands and then the Nine of Wands. The Four of Wands was in reverse and the Nine of Wands. So again, make sure that you are balancing things out and that you are taking things one day at a time. You know, don't overdo something. But you're almost to the end, so it looks like you're gonna work that out. You know what I'm saying? But be mindful of that. You're keeping your eye on the prize, and that's good. But don't tire yourself out before you get to the finish line. Now, you got a lot of ones, so this is talking about passions, pursuits, goals, drive, that type of thing. So that's what this general reading is speaking about. A lot of people may be having they goal oriented, or they are working to pursue or trying to achieve a particular thing. So that's what this reading is really saying to me, because you got 3 wands, you got the 4 wands, the 8 of wands, and the 9 of wands. So the 8 of wands, 8 is talking about like advancement.
I'm going to get my speaker.
Okay.
You need something from the car?
Okay, so even though it may not have appeared to be in the same order, this is still within the same reading. So like I said, I see 4, 8, and 9, so I see advancement. So for stability, like, okay, boom, we knocked out a couple of goals. We done reached our goals. The 8, this is advancement. This is talking about teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Everybody putting their heads together. Everybody pulling their equal share when it comes to achieving a certain goal. So listen, when I see this card, the 8 of Wands, I'm thinking like ingredients to make a cake or something. But not necessarily making a cake, but just, this is my little metaphor. So if you one of those person that might be in charge of something, and you know, you might run the group, you can't overexert your authority. You need every aspect that everybody has to offer. It's like making a cake. Flour alone can't make a cake. You need an egg, you need some milk, you need other oil, all types of shit. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure that you are utilizing everybody's input, or whoever is playing a part in achieving the goal. Teamwork make the dream work is what I'm hearing. Okay? Keep your eye on that prize. You ain't quite there. You ain't at graduation yet, but, you know, keep going. Teamwork. Don't get too complacent. That's why this was probably in reverse. So just because you done work hard and achieve the goal, don't stop there. Keep going, okay? You got to put an end to something. You got to let go of something in order to achieve this thing that you are looking for. Then the last card you got is the King of Swords, okay? Now this is talking about dealing in absolute truth. Now, with this reading, what I'm hearing when I see the King of Swords, I think of him like a superior judge, like the top of the line judge. Like, what is it? You got Anyway, I don't know the judicial system, but he the top dog. That's all I'm saying. This is a wise, maybe more mature person. They may be up in age, you know what I'm saying? But this is a masculine energy that ain't for no fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he see right through it. You see he is high at the top of the mountains, right? Because he has a bird's eye view and he sees everything. So you see that owl, you see all those birds. Like, you can't get nothing past him. He see everything. So what this is calling for, whatever you're working for, you got to do it with integrity. You got to be honest. You can't take shortcuts. You got to, like, really pay attention to detail. You have to just be honest and be, you know, like if you're in a business, you got to give good, honest either service or like products or whatever the case is. It got to be genuine when you're doing business or when you're dealing with people or whatever. Just be honest. This is calling for honesty, integrity, and truth. Because if you try to take a shortcut, if you try to get over, guess what? You're going to be seen. You're going to be seen for what you are, and you're going to be exposed. So avoid that by just doing the right thing. That concludes the reading. Let me see if I got any other messages before I close it out. So the numbers we're dealing with is 4, 8, 9 of Wands. You got a major arcana card, the Death card, and then you got the King of Swords. So I hope y'all got that message. Basically, to sum it up, to summarize everything is basically, you know, some things are gonna have to be let go of. Maybe an old way of doing things. Maybe it might be a new way to do something. Maybe you need to change how you do something. You gotta switch it up. Let go of something to get something, to gain something. Whatever that may be in your life. And again, the King of Swords, honesty and integrity, doing what's right and proper, not trying to take shortcuts, not trying to get over, but being honest and using integrity. You know, even when nobody's watching, because even when you think nobody's watching, you being watched. And if you try to do some fuck shit, you're going to get exposed. And that might not work in your favor. 4 of 1, 9 of 1, 8 of 1s, I just explained all that. You know, yeah, you're going to achieve some goals, but don't stop there. See you work, make the dream work, include everybody, not just your own. Make sure everybody is equally putting their part in and everybody equally gets the reward. And acknowledge everybody, you know. And then 9 of Swords is like, keep going. You know what I'm saying? You're almost there. You're almost at the end of this cycle. There's a rebirth. There's level shit. Get ready. Okay, I hope y'all like that reading. By the beach. If you want to book a personal reading, like I said, I'll leave my personal information in the description box. Thank you for watching. And I want to thank all my subscribers. Look, so right now, I'm 51 subscribers away from 1,000. Please subscribe. Please share. Please comment. Please like. I give feedback. I like feedback. Share it. Oh, yeah. Ring that bell for notifications for new videos and stuff. But, yeah. Now, come with me to the beach. Woo, I feel like I'm running in slow motion. I love you, YouTube. Bye. I love you. Bye-bye. Happy 4th. Love you guys.